Now I would like to invite co-chair of Armenian National Committee, the president of Armenian American Association of Georgia.
One thing I want to remind you, all the support we have from our friends. Remember, most of them are politicians, and we are voters. We have to remember them. We have to vote for them when it's the right time. In fact, it's a re-election for our sheriff. It's soon. Please be aware of that, and don't remember to go vote for him. And encourage all your friends to vote for him. Now on, when we send newsletters, I am going to include all these important things. We have tremendous supports from our politicians. The sheriff is a law enforcement agent, but also he isn't re-elected of the politician. His whole career, as you know, was in the FBI. Same as Jimmy Carter when he was here, that represented Sheriff Jackson. He also, his whole career was with the FBI. By the way, we have many people in Sheriff's office that follow Jackson. And he really turned this department upside down. The changes we have in our department is tremendous. It's unbelievable how an administration in a few years can do that many changes, including the jail, all these task forces, all these chief associations, bringing them together, and the intelligence organizations. All this is created in not many years, in last few years. So I want you to remember that we have a sheriff. We need to make sure that we keep him. We make sure that we have the best sheriff for as long as he wants to stay in our.
To the president.
They will.
That's right.
And also, you all know Mayor Campbell. He definitely is an honorary member of our Armenian community, also an honorary member of my family. We've been accepted to their family for many years. His children are very, very close to all of us in our family. We watched them growing up. Sharon Campbell is true sister to everybody in my family. Bill Campbell, not only his honorary member of our family, but he is like a brother to me and my brother and my sister. Judge, Superior Court, Chief Judge Thelma White, you know, she's been so supportive for our community for so long. We definitely never will forget her. And Michael Langford, well-known political activist. We've been friends for way over 20 years. Senator Van Street, he's not here today, but he really was a great friend. He could not make it this time for a good reason. But definitely he will continue coming and supporting us. We have new friends like Pastor William and Rick. Rick is a very great friend of mine, and Roses too. And he's very supportive. We're glad that this year he learned about our genocide, and like he said, that was a good progress. We have one more person, but that one more person is going to make sure that many one more persons going to learn about the Armenian genocide. We also will ask our friends, mutual friends. We do have mutual friends to President Obama. In fact, I met President Obama and became a friend then, years ago, when he was not a senator or he was not the president of the United States. And now we really are going to use all our mutual friends to talk to him directly to make sure that we have more support by him. But the studies he is doing right now for the genocide, it is going to give him enough strength to stand up against all political pressures that are stopping the Congress to inform them based on to his own information. He has no choice but be honest about what happened to Armenians and also to other genocides, not just the Armenian genocide. Of course, Armenian genocide was the first genocide of the century, but you know, others did happen also after the Armenian genocide and result because the world did not recognize and put pressure to those countries that would take that kind of dangerous steps to commit that kind of atrocities. Matthew 5:43 through 46. Ye have heard that it had been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thy enemy. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you, that ye might be the children of your Father which is in heaven, for he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. For if you love them that love you, what reward have ye? Today I have 3 questions. 1, have Armenians ever spoken about revenge? 2, have Armenians ever demonstrated hatred against Turks? 3rd, have Armenians ever accused today's Turks and Turkish government for committing the Armenian genocide? At the end of my speech, I will ask you the same questions again, and at this time, you will have the answers. Good afternoon. I'm a descendant of genocide victims from both my father and mother's sides. I'm standing here because I have heard many stories directly from survivors of the genocide. I have read books written by my family, other survivors, and historians that were documented by facts that are sickening and unbelievable. Facts that will make your hearts cry forever. For 3,000 years, a thriving Armenian community had existed inside the west region of the Middle East, bordered by Black, Mediterranean, and Caspian Sea. This area known today as Anatolia stands at the crossroads of 3 continents, Europe, Asia, and Africa. Great powers rose and fell over the many centuries, and the Armenian homeland, when not independent, was at various times ruled by Persians, Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, Arabs, and Mongols. Even then, Armenians did not commit revenge.